part two. We shot a little bit early, but we didn't like the results of the earlier show, so we thought we come back and finish the show though. So once again, I'm joined the Void Podcast, 10 a.m. Central Time on Sundays. We're here today with Choo Choo, my cousin, coming to show love, holding down Greg's spot. Big G can hold it down with us for the part two, but we was able to bring back the lovely Centauri, co-host. She's back to talk her shit. Right. And we got Miss Nina coming back for round two with us too as well. So we're gonna definitely kick it off though. And then we got Miss Panda coming in a little second. So we're gonna definitely get it kicked off. But we're gonna start the show now.
Miss who coming in?
Miss Panda. You meet her from the last episode. That was with Dre.
That was the one I missed too. She sat right here.
No, she sat that one right there.
Oh, okay.
See, that was Nana that sat right there though. That's cool. Yeah, no. I know. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got an action-packed show. We're gonna rock out for an hour with y'all. Bring back part two, right? So we're gonna pick up where we left off at, though. I know one of the main questions we was asking was about, can you love more than one person romantically at the same time? I'm asking Nina this question though. Yeah, Nina, I'm gonna ask you this question. Can you love more than one person romantically at the same time, though?
No, since you specified.
Okay.
No, since you specified romantically, I don't think that you can love two people in the same way.
I got something to say about that.
Okay.
You have some lust for one and love for the other.
Right.
But I don't think you're gonna love. I don't think you're gonna love on the same level at the same time.
Right.
I don't need those.
I definitely understand that though. Why you feel that way though? You ever had any type of experience like you ever loved two people at the same time or?
I haven't, but I've had people tell me.
Okay.
That I was in a relationship with. Well, I love you, but with her it's this or that.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you like what you consider like what like if you love somebody, what does that what for you to love somebody, what is that? Like
First
if
of
you
all,
feel like you love, if you tell somebody you love them, what does that mean?
So first of all, he said romantically. So he made it a category right there.
Because you put love, like once he said romantically, you threw love out there. So romantically, what is like romantic is?
Well,
Romantic is
there are
like
5
passion,
different-
right?
There are 5
Right.
different types of love. There's brotherly love, friendship.
Oh no! So look, time out.
Right.
Time out.
He said stop.
He asked the question.
Hold on.
No,
Right.
I apologize.
Listen. He
Okay.
asked the question specifying romantically.
Well, no, then you just said this many kind of.
Romantic is what I was going there.
Okay.
You didn't let me finish.
All right, gone because you said 5 different kinds of love.
There are
Right.
5 different types of love. One of those is romantic love. When he
I'm finna,
specified,
can we see these in the dictionary?
yeah, it's
if
eros,
we look it up.
fidel.
No, don't get to talking this.
Agape, and there's 2 more. Yep.
They in the dictionary.
Yeah. Google 5 types of love, and if you find it, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna believe you.
So Tori, tell me what you feel like. Can you
Oh,
love
cut me
two
right when
people?
I was finishing up my bite. Hold on.
Right.
I want to be smacking
Five
into
types
folks'
of
ears.
love.
Well, I'm asking question. So, do you think I know what your whole throuple is? I guess it'd be a little different views on that, right? Because
Just a little bit.
you can't love two people romantically with that, right?
You can.
So let me hear about
you,
that. Then.
If you will open up your relationship dynamic to that side, and that's what you do, then yeah. So my partners, they were my best friends first. So, that's how it started. They've been together since high school. So they got about 7 years on them. And then I came in about 3 years ago. And we've been rocking ever since. Every relationship has arguments and all that good jazz, but I love both of my babies, and I go home to my babies when I be at work or I be not at home. I'll be like, dang, I want to go home to my babies.
So a question I got for you is, do anybody ever feel like that they don't get the equal love? Like they feel like one's gonna love more than the other, some type of favoritism or anything like that?
I mean, not really. I feel like maybe in the beginning it might have been like I might, some people might have felt that way, or I might have felt that way. They might have felt that way only because we were new to the situation.
Right.
Like they've never, dated and included somebody in their relationship before.
Okay.
And then I've
Yes.
almost
What
been
you
in
on
like,
with?
you know, quote unquote poly relationships. I'm not considering this one poly, but you know, this first time being in a triangle relationship.
Okay.
So, you know, for that it was like with us getting used to those dynamics, it might have been moments where, you know, you might have, you know, but outside of that, now moving forward and even like recently, like we haven't had those issues. That was only because we was like fresh type of thing.
Okay, cool. So, Chew, I mean, you know, say the best for last. You know what I mean? So, I mean, how you feel, though? You feel like out there that you can love two people at the same time, though, romantically? Like, you feel like that's something you can do?
He's scratching his head. Oh,
He
Lord.
like, I don't know, man, but I feel let me hear it,
I
though.
don't understand that. Like, can you love two people?
Yeah, like, can you be in a new relationship, right, and maybe have, like, soul ties to your ex or something? Or you feeling like you love her equally?
How I feel like this, like it's on, like until she showed me this, my slogan to people, man, it's one love. Like it's one love. Like when you
One
love
love, huh?
somebody,
Okay.
you love them. Like
Right.
how I love my kids, I
Right.
love my mama, like to die for. So
Right.
if I tell Ashley I love her and I tell Monica I love her, shit, I love her. Now, can I deal with like? You can love and I deal. My
Right.
daughter get on my nerves. I love her, but sometimes, man, I don't want to hurt this.
But
shit.
I hope you don't love your daughter or
Right.
your mama romantically.
What
Right.
I just
Specify.
said. See, that's why I say it's different kinds of love. That's why I say with me, I ain't know no romantic until you just said that to me.
Wait a
I
minute.
didn't-
Right.
Different kinds
No,
of
I said
love?
it wasn't none until you just showed me that. I didn't believe in it.
Right.
Like I believe it's one. I'm just keeping it. I didn't believe in it was no. You just showed me something. Someday you learn new stuff every day. You just
Right.
showed me something, but I didn't.
Thank you for
romantic.
accepting that as a man, though.
Yeah, like, do I love somebody?
Right.
In one case, man, you love. So yeah, I can.
Okay.
I can love, but I can. So what you saying? They say, yeah, I can love because I love them. Like so yeah. To answer your question, yeah, I can love two people.
So you feel
romantic-
like you can love two people romantically at the same time?
Yeah,
That's
'cause
possible
if I,
for you.
Yeah, like that mean like so like your feelings into it when you get in the bed with them or something like that.
It's just a strong feeling. Whatever you feel like love is, do you feel like you have it for both parties?
Real life, I feel like you can really love two people. Like I really love.
Okay.
The other person too.
Okay, I feel that. I feel
Wait,
that.
so how do you feel about my perspective? Do you get that from
Yes.
somebody that don't understand
And I
it?
wanted to say that to you, that I so get it, because your situation is a little different. There are different elements to your situation. So yes, I get it totally in yours. If it were me and I'm fully heterosexual, no. If you were fully heterosexual saying that, I would say no. But because you have two different type of partners, they bring different things to you. So there are different elements there to that
Okay,
romance.
that makes sense.
So for me, though, I'm like, y'all probably don't know who this is, but my people listening probably know. I'm like Atlantic Star when Barbara Weathers said, "One lover at a time." That's me.
That's
I'm
you.
not loving nobody romantically but one.
Okay.
If I gotta make
Okay.
a choice, then it's gonna
Okay.
be a choice.
So
I
you
felt
ain't
it.
never
One of
had-
them gotta go.
You ain't never had two sexual partners in a
No.
matter of 6 months.
No,
Okay.
but I didn't love the other person romantically.
See, that's what I see. All right.
Mhm.
See, I ain't hip to. I'm just getting new to this.
Right.
I'm a
Romantically
different
love.
kind of woman, though.
I'm
Right.
getting
I'm a
hip
woman
to.
that only has had sexual encounters in the context of a relationship.
Okay. I definitely understand.
I don't do jump offs and all
Right.
that. That's
I got
not who I am.
All right.
I understand that.
So
I
and
feel-
don't carry myself to attract somebody that's gonna think I'm a jump off, because they're gonna find out quick.
Yeah. Okay. I felt that though. I mean,
And poop.
I felt that. So I
Hey,
feel
you
like.
don't learn
Period and poop.
Period,
Right.
and poo. She said
She said with
meant
both.
that to
She
come
meant that with
from
the
her.
end. I feel like with that question, I don't think you can love two people at the same time though. And the reason why I feel like that is I think a lot of people confuse lust and love at the same time though. And that's the biggest thing that a lot of people have to realize though.
So, man, so
Okay.
so what you fall out of love?
I don't believe that. See,
So I'm
that's,
saying like if you love this man, you talking. I know-
yeah, let's keep 1,000.
I
Okay.
know you, so
Yeah.
you saying you love, say, oh,
Right.
you done love
Right.
your kid's mom,
Right.
your child mom. You
Right.
love Chloe mom.
Right.
Once upon a time, you love Chloe.
Right.
So Now you moved on. You don't love Chloe mama no more.
I think you got to educate yourself on love, though.
I think you gotta
see. It's the romantic part. See, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
So
Like, there you go.
he might still love her.
Right.
It means I care about her well-being.
See, there you go. That's what I
I care
mean.
about if
Right.
she lives or dies.
That's what
if
I
she
mean
don't
right
eat,
there.
or
Right.
anything like that. But the romantic part is the intimacy part,
See,
the sexual.
Right. I think, I do agree with that.
With her again.
So I don't understand romantic. I just understand crack.
Oh, you always say crack.
Like, you
I mean,
crack,
I understand both sides, and I get what you're saying though. Like, how can you once upon a time tell a person that you love them, that you want to build, build with, you want to have a future with? But I think the problem is, you have to grow up one day, and one day you have to educate yourself on the difference between being in love with somebody and have love for somebody. And I think it is a difference between that too, though, because when you in love with somebody, you live for them. It's another form of loyalty and everything like that. And you have to kind of like make sure that you understand, like, hey, I love you. I'm always love you, but at this current time, I'm not in a romantic love form of you, or I'm not in love with you as I was at one point. But you can always still have love for somebody.
I understand it, but at the same token,
right?
I can still romantically love. Now, am I busting them down? Nah, maybe not. But do I romantically like she still would like to bust them down?
Right.
Yeah.
All day.
Is that love or is that just?
That's lust. That's lust.
That ain't no lust. Quit telling me.
That's not love.
Yes,
that's infatuation.
Man, I would die, boy. I would if I. You gotta see. I don't understand.
Right.
I could be with somebody and it's like a movie. Like, you can straight love this person. I like her. I love her and all this. But if she called me and say, "Come here," I would fake a death in the family to get over there. Man, my cousin just dropped dead. I got her. I'm on my way.
Lord have mercy.
Right.
I'm just saying, I don't mean I don't love her. I love the girl I'm with, but how do you just drop love? Make that make sense to me. How can you see? You keep being.
We all like
I
that.
would not expect that.
That was the question.
You keep being stuck on.
That was the
I know.
question.
See, that's what I'm saying. So
You
it's
ask
like
me a question, I'm going to answer it based upon how
so
you
I can romantically with romantically see it's love like romantic.
Right.
Romantic and love don't encounter with me because me and my guys we talk that don't be the same.
Right.
Can I crack something and not love it? Can you crack something? See, you said nah. Can you crack something and not love it?
Yeah, you crack something and I love it.
Can you crack something and not love it?
It's possible for
But see, women move different than men, though.
He didn't ask
Man,
about
bullshit.
cracking.
Women do move different than men, do.
Man, you know how many women busting down and
Right.
see you later, John.
Right.
See you later, Paul.
I mean, it's a lot out there like that, but a lot of women nowadays say they gotta fuck with soul ties, bro. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying what women say.
They capping.
Women say they
Like
gotta
this
fuck with
thing
soul
on
ties.
your head and mine.
Yeah.
Cap.
Oh my God.
Yo, so
All
Tori, what's the next
question? How would you handle a disagreement about the level of intimacy in the relationship?
Ooh.
Be different.
Ooh.
Yeah, who going
That's what we
first
talked
on that
about
one?
Yeah, I can handle it.
answer
I can
already.
handle that
You
one
gotta
though,
think
man.
about it for
I
a
feel
minute.
like how you handle
I
the
got an answer already too.
Right. I feel like how you handle differently with that. You gotta sit each other down. Y'all gotta go over certain things, and you have to understand. You gotta be speaking from a clear head too.
Yeah, sit somebody down before having you.
Yeah, I mean, you got to, bro. You got to sit them down. Maybe with a mediator, maybe with some form of counsel or something like that. You definitely have to sit a person down. I think the biggest thing with people is we lack of communication. That's our biggest flaws in any type of relationship. Don't matter if it's a romantic relationship, don't matter if it's a friendship, partnership, whatever it is. People don't communicate well. And I think the biggest thing is you have to tell a person what you like and what you dislike and give them time to try to fix it. I think the biggest problem with us, we be too impatient though. We don't want to tell nobody nothing. We want to wait till we get to our breaking point, till we boil over, and we be like, oh yeah, that's not for me, man. I'm not gonna do that. That's dead though. So I think that's kind of like what I would do. I would sit a person down. I would try to go to some form of counseling first with some mediator or something like that. And if it ain't working out like that, then I feel like it's time to go a different direction though. What about you?
So for me, I know y'all gonna be like, she say it depends for everything.
Right.
But it depends because it depends on what the intimacy issue is.
What's your zodiac sign?
So
Just
What's your
that.
zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
Okay. Y'all look complicated. You can still go. I'm
we
sorry.
can be, but here's the thing. Like, there's some things you can't teach nobody.
You right about that.
Okay? There are things, I don't care what you say,
It's like a
how,
question from early.
how
Right.
sweet you make it, how whatever,
We'll
you
ask in a
cannot
second.
teach certain things. So at some point you have to go, you know what, this is a compatibility issue.
Right.
And we just not gonna make it here.
Right.
But if it's So, like, let me give an example of what I'm talking about. So, is it a thing of he just don't know how you like it? Because that can be fixed.
Right.
You can tell somebody and teach somebody how you like to be pleased physically. But if it's a thing of, okay, I'm done.
Bam, bam. Thank you, man.
You're not fixing that.
Bam,
Not
bam.
necessarily.
Thank you, man.
That has to be within the man to want to fix that. But you can't hardly fix that. I think that's a mentality. And so
That caught by surprise, though.
I think that's more about a mentality than a preference.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So hold on, before you go, you missed earlier conversation though. So since Greg not here, I gotta ask a Greg question for you though.
Of course.
You know
you
Greg
do.
gonna definitely ask.
I was like,
My
dang.
cousin
don't
You
said
know Greg, you know I gotta ask it for
My
Greg
blood
because he
cousin
watching
said
and stuff like that.
communication.
So
As a
first
man.
question I'm gonna ask that Greg asked earlier though, he felt like when you get into a new relationship, do you supposed to delete your previous relationship, sex photos, videos, or any type of footage from the previous relationship that you might either done with them or they sent you?
Me personally, I don't keep that shit. And once that's over with,
Okay.
that's trash.
Okay.
You know, and plus, if you with somebody, even if it's old, like, it's always that feeling that person could, for whatever reason, insecure reasons, whatever, maybe go through your phone or see some of your phone and be like, well, what's that?
Right.
And it could be old, but it's like, it's just the idea of, like, potentially seeing it, and that's not even your current relationship. You
Right.
raise questions
Right.
and open a can of worms and
Right.
trying to talk about, or whatever
Right.
case may be. But, yeah, no, I don't do that. Once that's done with, there's no reason for me to keep those
So what if you
videos.
forgot though? Like what if they in your phone and like your person just
If
came
it's
in?
taking up storage, I don't know.
No, but I mean, like, they maybe they use your phone or something like that. They look up a certain name and they like, damn, I didn't know you had a sex video from Tina or something like
Shit,
that.
I ain't know either. Then. If that happened, I
Right.
can't be mad at that. We
Right.
gonna delete it right now.
Okay,
But no, I don't keep that
okay.
shit.
Second question I got real quick
We
before you
just
answer the other
forgot.
question is what you asked earlier, True? What was the question?
Yeah,
What was it? You
that
asked.
confidential,
Now can you?
that controversial question that
Right.
you
Which
asked.
one I asked?
You asked something earlier
What
though.
was it pertaining to? I remember she just threw me off with this whole different kind of love thing. But damn.
What
It
you
was
thinking
can
about? You
crack
can ask,
somebody?
huh?
What was it? Can you be in love with? Can you keep What about being in a relationship with somebody that can't?
Oh yeah, that's what it was. So
Yeah.
it was like, can you be in a relationship, like a romantic relationship with somebody the sex game is trash?
Trash.
Yes.
They can't please you.
That was-
You not
That's why
coming.
you said.
That you
So I
not
said
coming.
the same question.
You know what I mean? Them orgasms are trash. You gotta fake them and shit. You know what I mean?
Like, can you
Like
be in
how
a
can
relationship
you
with it?
how
It's
can
like
you
smoking-
stay in a
it's
relationship
like
with
smoking
that?
weed and not getting high.
Right. You
Like,
just
what's
doing
my
this shit
purpose?
just to do
I'm
it.
just doing it to do it.
Just to do it though,
I'm just
man.
humping my
Shit
heart
trash.
away. I'm humping my heart
So
away.
I mean, I want to know that can you actually like be with somebody and the
Okay,
sex
I'm
is
sorry, I had to
actually
go under the
horrible
table
though?
for that one.
Why you have to do all that?
So that's hilarious.
What
No,
it
so-
ain't, it's serious.
I know it's serious. So like that goes back to kind of the other question. Like, you know, I get the thing that some things can't be taught, but like you could also like, you know, try to coach them a little bit. You know, that type of
Yes.
thing. I don't have that issue with my babies right now, so like that's
What
not.
if you love? Nah, my thing was like, what if you love somebody? Anyway, like if you love somebody, then the sex, like you find yourself.
Right, you saying like you in a romantic. It's basically like what we
I've
saying
done
about
that
romantic relationship.
before. Like I stuck around and it, you know, I you know, we could have talked about some things and they didn't get talked about. But
But would you cheat
Somebody
though?
didn't listen.
nah, we just go in the relationship.
You just gonna
and
kill
then
it off,
go
go?
ahead.
Okay.
There you go.
And then,
Okay.
cause if it's that serious,
Right.
you gotta go.
All right, so then I guess you now can
Yeah.
answer the question though.
Which one?
The original
Definitely
question
a
though.
bye-bye.
How would you handle a disagreement about the level of intimacy in the relationship?
Yeah.
So yeah, for that situation, then yeah, I would rather just, you know, talk to her and mention it. I don't have this problem with my relationship. So if
Yeah.
anything, it might be something that I want to try that we ain't did yet or something like
Right.
that. So it might be like,
Yeah,
okay, let me
perfect.
put this on the table real quick,
Is it
see how you
with you?
feel about that. You know,
Okay.
kind of, you know, do it that way. But you know, we definitely talk about it like, damn, man, I wanted to try that. Or damn, babe, we ain't do this in a minute. Can we go park the car somewhere or
Right.
something like that? You know, whatever case may be, just, you know, bring it up and do it that way because, yeah, it don't have to be a headache for it or whatever.
Right.
Did he already answer the question?
Yeah. Chew didn't answer the question yet though, man.
The question
intimacy
was,
question.
how would you handle a disagreement about the level of intimacy in a relationship?
See, I'll be asking some question.
They got you on that thinking, huh?
5 point quiz.
Yeah.
we gotta answer
Complex.
the level of intimacy.
Complex like a
It's
motherfucker,
the level
boy.
of intimacy.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know nothing but crack. Bust down.
So physical intimacy. Speak on physical intimacy. Then.
Like intimacy. What you mean?
You weren't ready for that though.
When he first said it, I was like,
Right.
wait, he be cracking this.
We got our taste. Yes, we got our taste this morning.
So all you know is physical intimacy. So what happened?
I ain't cuddling. We ain't doing none of that.
All right, so let me ask you.
That cuddling. We ain't doing no holding hands walking down the street.
None of that shit. None of that shit. That
What's
shit
that?
dead,
That's
ain't
If
it?
you love her,
Right.
That's for TV.
Right.
even if you love her.
So okay, what happened?
I'm gonna look out for shit. I love you.
So
shit. I
true.
ain't let nobody touch you.
So what happened?
But
If
you
you,
ain't gonna cuddle.
what happened for physical intimacy,
what,
bro?
what if she really wanted you to cuddle?
What
But
is-
you love her though.
So what do you mean by like? I'm not like I ain't that type of person.
Like you meet a female,
I'm
she
aggressive,
actually
so
down
I ain't
to
really that type
earth.
of person.
You know, she meets you halfway.
But
You
I'm an
know,
aggressive
you actually
person.
feel
I'm not
some
like
kind
that.
of way.
I'm not
You
like
can-
I didn't feel that type of way about people, but we're not finna. That's what my
You can
relationship
cuddle
go.
in there, get
My
straight to it.
Nah, we ain't even do that. We gonna fake like we watching some Tubi TV or
Some Tubi, not even Netflix.
Nah,
Tubi, bro.
TV.
She a Tubi hoe.
Look, check me
Tubi
out.
hoe.
Tubi TV and some free wee wee. We ain't.
That's all she needs. Some
my
free
God.
wee wee.
Netflix costs too much.
Damn. You Tubi these hoes. Okay, I felt
Yeah.
that. Tubi these hoes. So Panda,
That's what I said.
so Tori, ask Panda the question.
So the question for you, since we all answered it now at this point, how would you handle a disagreement about the level of intimacy in a relationship?
I guess I would like try to bring it up, talk about it. I would try, especially if I know it's like an issue there or something like that. I would try to bring it up and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't like get upset or be like, let me go seek it first elsewhere. I would probably like talk about it. What?
Now, what is the
I'm
level?
talking about
What is
him.
the
It's
level?
not you.
Like,
This
what does
is
it mean when you say the
all
level? Everybody answering. I'm like, damn, how can they answer this shit? What's the
Okay, it
level?
depends on the level.
Like the level, and what you mean, like when
Whatever
say
you
the level of
establish,
intimacy, what
whatever
is
you.
that?
So in the beginning of it, or as it starts to develop, I would think that would be a conversation that you would have with the person. Like, okay, for argument's sake, let's say me and
What's
you.
intimacy? Let me know what you finna say.
It could be anything.
All he
It
do
could
is
be-
crack. He don't know what
It
that
could be
is.
how I
You
just
just
touched
drop
it. That's all you're doing.
Right.
But if you love a person,
on the
You just
set.
dropping this.
so you don't hug, you don't kiss, you don't do, you don't.
You ain't never heard that Migos song?
Well, what
I
do
actually
they like?
love
Enlighten
We
us.
don't do no kiss.
Right.
What you doing? You just
I
turn
don't know where your mouth
mouth
is,
one of
but
the
you know
nastiest
where it
things in the
goes.
world.
That's how you.
Oh my God.
Ain't got time for that.
That's how that
What
song
you mean?
goes.
Why come you know? Man, I don't know. I come from a different place. I
So
talk
you just
records.
knocking motherfuckers over like that?
Boom,
You just breaking it?
No, I ain't gonna take it, but shit, what's up? Toot that
I mean,
motherfucker up.
what if it's dry?
It dry. No, they be saying, you ain't get it wet, you go get.
Right, you ain't gonna be wrecking.
I got a super soaker right here.
Oh
It was
my
a
God.
super soaker.
No.
Man, no, I'm
Ask
going
her
some
the
water
first
on it or
question.
something.
The one earlier
At
she
least you're
missed.
gonna talk about it. You don't go else outside to answer that question.
Okay,
For me,
so-
I think that's a thing that you talk about at the outset, like near the beginning of your relationship, so you understand what your partner likes, what you like, what you don't like.
Right.
You know, some things you experience as you go.
Chew ain't
but-
messing with that, man.
He not.
But
Chew said
those
all
things,
language was
like
physical.
I mean,
that
when
what
you're vetting somebody, right, to see if there's somebody that you want to be with, right, or to see on what level you want to be.
I agree with
them, Then you asking, well, do you
He
like
ain't
to
never
kiss?
wants to be with nobody that bad. He like,
Do you like to kiss?
Right.
Do you like
you
to
at
hug?
least kiss?
Do you like this? Do you like
I will
that?
give you a kiss,
know.
but like,
he sound like his
I'm just
I
story.
ain't talking about the big partner. Do you
Like
like
you
it over
finna
here?
leave,
Or
like
like
you
it over there?
like you
Right.
finna leave.
I ain't
You
talking
finna
about
leave.
that.
You finna
Right.
go, so I'm.
He likes
Can I get a kiss? Can I get? No, I ain't with all that now.
Right.
You
No, no,
gonna,
Right.
he
I
gonna
ain't say no
get,
corporate
he gonna
cooch.
get.
I will kiss you. I will kiss you on your neck.
You gonna get what's right.
That's
One
right.
day you
I
gonna
like
find.
somebody to kiss me on my.
Come on,
You
first
gonna find somebody-
kiss that neck.
Kiss me
Lick
on-
it and
I
everything,
say my
bro.
exact
Tongue
words.
down it.
Yo, kiss me like you yo, kiss me on my neck like you
Right.
like you Never mind. It's too many people.
Everybody grown as
We
well.
grown in here.
Like you sucked that Johnson. Like she like.
So wait a minute.
Because what you think this mother just supposed to? Like you supposed to? Like you sucked his dick.
Sucking the Johnson.
Yes, there you go.
Right.
The Johnson.
No
is
teeth
what
on
we're
the
gonna
neck.
call it.
No,
Right.
nope. Tongue acts
So-
like,
so
I'm
Panda.
I'm a nigga, so that mother just ain't. I need to be aroused too. What
So
I just
Panda,
supposed to look at
you missed a question earlier. The first
But you
question
can't
we
kiss
asked.
them. Okay. The first question for you, since you missed it, can you love more than one
my
person
God,
romantically at the same time? Now, my situation is a little different because I have two partners with a triangle, but I just wanted to know what
Okay.
yours was.
I'd say yes. Yes.
Yes?
Why you say yes though?
You knew
can
that was
love
coming.
People, right? You can love two people romantically at the same time.
How?
Physically or like
Well,
physically, sexually.
I mean, you
That's
just
what
however you
y'all
feel,
see,
how
all
it
this
need to be.
old- How
Yes.
can you be romantic
He's
without
talking about the
cracking?
emotion. He's talking about the emotion.
That man on
How
there
can you be
cracking,
romantic
though, man.
without cracking?
Hey, boy down there, he on there bugging up on the couch. He's like, he
Okay,
felt that
Greg.
too.
Wait, this Greg.
This
Jr.
Greg too.
How can
I
you
got
be
Greg 2.0 sitting
Greg
here.
Jr.
How can you be romantic? How can you be romantic without cracking? What is y'all
There's
doing
other
then?
things to do.
Gazing in each other's eyes.
There's
or
other
something?
Right.
things to do.
What are you
It's
doing?
romantic.
That's
What-
part of intimacy.
Like-
You could talk.
Man, we
you
ain't
could
got-
Rub
sing.
up a little bit,
You
you
could
know.
be, you could cook dinner,
Kissing.
butt ass naked, at the
Kissing
stove,
with the
like,
Naked at the
tongue.
stove.
Something you don't do.
Yeah.
Butt ass naked. That's what she said. Butt ass
She
naked.
gonna get butt over the stove.
Right.
We're not gonna just sit here and
That
just
part, in the
be.
kitchen,
Yeah, that's what I'm
whatever.
saying.
The
We-
kitchen
There you
sink.
go. It's cracking. Long as we, but I can't understand.
You might
He,
need
intimate-
he needs to
How do you
answer
get
that
intimate?
point.
How
He
do you
needs
get-
to end up there.
How do you
Is
get
what I'm getting.
intimate with? No, once you.
You need to end up at.
He
cracking
said that
though.
Tubi
this
and
whatever
that
it
weed
is-
is enough
So
to
y'all
get you there.
telling me? So
That
y'all telling me?
Tubi
talk too
I'm a
much.
read
in that
now.
weed.
Free TV and weed.
Let me ask you something.
So
Would you
Man, no,
would you
so-
give your the person you with? Would you give him a massage?
Yeah, but
That's
it better lead
intimate.
to some coochie.
See?
Let me say, Jones, you get some coochie
If I
out of
do,
it.
if I give you a massage and I don't get no coochie in between that, we is like
Hey,
what I do
hold
this
on.
for?
So back massage or leg massage? Where you starting at?
I don't.
Where you starting? It count.
You
Yo,
get some
Nick,
coochie.
I
Okay.
got to get some coochie.
So what if it's
That's
the
why I
latest time
said-
of the month? What would you be
Look
doing?
at Greg.
Well,
Greg
she
said
bleeding.
100.
Wow.
Say two. Greg said 100.
He don't give a
Greg
damn.
said
Put the
100.
towel down. I'm gonna put the towel down.
You gonna put the towel down?
Yeah.
He
What
really
if
don't
she
care
almost
because
fell?
normally that's a relationship.
Hey, Greg,
stuff
he holding your
there
spot
to
down,
build
man.
everybody on their
He
side
holding your
stuff.
spot down, G.
So you would do that with anybody?
I ain't say no anybody. I ain't say I couldn't
Go to
do
that.
So whoever you would do that.
Romantic
No.
people.
Yeah.
People who have romantic love for people do stuff like that. So.
See, there you go. But I never heard. I just told you. I don't know romantic without
now you
cracking.
know.
Like, yeah, I just told her. She told me something today.
Okay, so what if when you get older, you get erectile dysfunction?
No, they got all this
And
stuff.
Right.
I be looking at the TV. They got all kinds of stuff.
Okay,
See,
but you
Alice,
believe
all that.
in Western medications. How about that? Now, what are you gonna do?
They said I
The
watched
day
something.
that
It said you could
wake
take
up and you
cayenne
don't have
pepper and
morning
something else.
wood, what would you do then? You want that lady to stick
talking about
around?
some cayenne
What else
pepper?
is it to do?
What would I do? No,
What are you
like,
gonna do? I mean, what are you gonna do to be intimate with the
that's
lady
why I
that
say
you're
then
with?
we just cool. We like it's a agreement. Like we cool with each other. Like, I'm cool with you. I love you, so I ain't finna just tell you to go nowhere. Like, shit.
Right.
But you're not gonna kiss her.
Man, I will but I'm not just. I'm just saying, keeping it real. I'm not just no kissing person.
Right.
Like I'm just not no
my
person who
goodness.
just.
But you want her to kiss on your ass.
I would kiss her neck.
What's
You
wrong?
wanna-
If this your
You're enough on that time.
Next question though: can relationships can it be equal or is there always a power dynamic? Did you ask that one already?
No, that's the
No.
third one.
Oh
So
shoot! Wait. Never mind. I'm sorry. What was the second question?
you already asked the second one.
I'll bet. So third question is we're gonna come back to that question I just threw out there. My bad, y'all. Handling disagreements when you need different things from each other to move forward.
Oh.
We go to some more bull crap.
It's
Because all you
Come on,
got is
Chew.
cracking.
Come on, Chew.
What's she handling? What's
Handling
that's
disagreements
not
when you
common.
need
That's
different
hilarious.
things from each other to move forward.
Shit, I don't
So
care what you
y'all
do
not
then.
okay.
Shit, I don't care what you doing. If I need you to move forward, you can do whatever you want to. I need you.
So as long as she there, you don't care.
Man, no, I don't care what you doing. You be doing anything you want to do, long as you look out for what I need you to look out for. I don't care what you do.
Okay.
I ain't that type of person.
All right. So what about you? Handling I ain't mean to do that. Handling disagreements when you need different things from each other to move forward.
At the crux of everything is communication. So you need to. I think those things still have to be expressed in the beginning. What is it that you expect from that person, or need from that person, or want from that person? All of those things. The person that I'm in a relationship with gonna know exactly what I want. So when they don't do it, it's gonna be their choice that they didn't do it. Not that, I didn't know. They're gonna be really clear on the things that I need, I want, and I expect. Now, things will come up, that maybe you didn't talk about. And so I think at that point, it requires a conversation. And I think that's the problem. People don't want to be clear for whatever reason about what they need. I respect the fact that he's saying he don't like kissing.
Because he telling you exactly what
right, from the rip that he ain't kissing. So that means I ain't got to worry. You're gonna always be my brother, because I enjoy kissing. So maybe sometimes 8 flats.
Yeah, there you go.
That is hilarious.
So we won't have romantic love, but we might have brother sister love.
See, that's cool.
Brother, sister love.
So there you have it. But you learn that,
she
and
showed me it's 5 different kinds.
you learn that from communication. And that's the thing. I don't think that people communicate things. They assume what she should know, what he should know. Who says somebody should? I try to get away from saying what people should do, should know, should say, should think, because just because those are the things that make up your thinking or your words or your deeds doesn't automatically make that someone else's thoughts, words, deeds, etc. And so to say that someone should know something, I don't think it's fair. I think that's a setup for big time failure.
Yeah, there you go.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What about you?
That's right.
So pretty much everything that she said, but communication definitely to me is pretty much the epitome of
Thanks, sissy.
changing it. You should be able to talk to that person and be able to receive what they're saying to and don't be on the offensive, because maybe you didn't know, maybe that person didn't know. You can't expect the person to know something if you don't say something. However, be in the front of it and not talking like you're upset now, so now we're going to talk about it through yelling. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to do that. You want to definitely communicate and be in front of it, and not all like, now you mad, and now it turns into a yelling match and people cussing now. You know what I'm saying? I believe talking about it when you're both calm and open to receiving the message. I think that's when it should be done. Communicate that, how you feel and what you need.
What about you? Handling disagreements when you need different things from each other to move forward.
I feel like it's always go back to, like everybody says, communication. It's also go back to actually taking the time out to learn the partner that you're with. I think the problem with everybody is that we don't take the time out to actually know people, like learn the person. We always want to run into cracking. Or like, I mean, that's good communication. I mean, good communication skills right there in chemistry. Is to be able to crack. You got to be able to do that too. Physical is everything, but I think you do got to learn a person on a mental level, learn their personality, what they likes, what they dislike. Stuff they trigger moments. You got to have them type of talks. You also got to learn people love language, because love language is the big thing, though. I think a lot of people don't sit back and learn love languages and ask questions like those before, like, what is your trigger moments? What makes you upset? What makes you sad? What makes you happy? Do you like flowers? Do you like stuff like that to kind of like cheer a person up, though? And so I think the biggest thing, like we said before, is we always want to rush the process and don't let nothing like learn organically, basically, though.
So you ain't never seen nothing, you just looked at it like, damn.
Of course.
Name.
Of course.
She ain't open that mouth, but you like, damn, I'll bust her down.
Of course.
All right, then.
With carpet twice.
Right.
With carpet.
But I ain't having disagreements with people I'm busting down, though, man. We ain't gonna have no disagreements, though. But if you somebody you building with, you gotta actually learn them, though. But people you busting down are just one night standers. You ain't having no disagreement with them. It's just like you said, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. And you're on your way. What kind of disagreement you gonna have with somebody cracking? You in an argument because you want to cuddle?
My God.
The fuck?
Nah, for real, I agree with y'all.
What about you, though?
Because communication, definitely, that's something. And then you brought up love languages, too, because that's a point, too. Because, like, one person, love languages. Okay, we finna teach you something else now. Okay?
Give it together,
It's all
Tori.
about cracking, so
But
you ain't
there
even
can be
finna worry
others.
about this later
Oh,
on.
my soul.
But love languages, you got
So hold on, let's give them the definition first. So by definition, a love language is how a person.
Let me make sure I list all of them.
It's two things. It's two elements. So how a person needs you to love them, and how they love.
Right.
Yeah, because
that's love
what
languages.
you need, and then what you also put out can be a little bit different. So the 5 love languages. All right. So we got. I don't need all of that. Just give me the 5.
And there can be others too besides that. That's not a comprehensive list.
Let me hear these 5 though.
So the first one, and in no particular order at all. Acts of service. So like, you've been at work all day, busting your ass at work. You come home, baby done did the dishes. Bed made, all that shit. Shit make you want to crack afterward, probably.
Tell him. Get together.
So stuff like that. Cook a little meal for you. Just taking something off of your back that's like you feel like you got a lot on your chest. That's one of them. Gifts is another one. So flowers, love letters, different stuff like that. Definitely some people like gifts, or people like gift giving, one of the two. Physical touch is the third one. So hugging, kissing, holding hands.
Cracking. That's physical touch now. Touch it with the soul pole. Touch it with the soul pole, man. Keep going.
Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so the fourth one is quality time. That's basically undivided attention. So like,
that's that to be and chill.
And that's the biggest one.
That's that to be and chill right there, man.
This one of the biggest ones for my partner too. So like when he showing something he did on a game or something, I better not be on my phone. Right. I better not be getting distracted by the dogs or nothing.
He don't play that shit, huh?
Nah, if he's showing me something, that's gonna piss him off real quick. And then words of affirmation, just verbally saying like I appreciate you, thank you for this, thank you for that, that type of thing. Sometimes somebody need a verbal reminder saying that they doing good, and that type of thing. So them the 5 love languages: acts of service, gifts, physical touch, quality time, and words of affirmation.
So I would love to go around and hear everybody love language.
Let's start with Greg Jr.
I don't know. We're gonna save it for last though, cause he just learned it. We ain't gonna put him on the spot yet. I want to start with you though, since you in the poly or the triangle.
Well, wait. Okay. So are you asking about the love
our
language
top
in
love
which we
languages
want to
that
be?
we need.
That we need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not what we give out.
Not what we give out.
I actually want to hear both. Actually, let's do both.
What you both?
Yeah,
okay.
I want to hear yours and then what you need to like make you function, basically.
Okay, so what I need, I probably got like 2 or 3 jobs. I ain't gonna cap it to you. I get home, I be tired as fuck. Acts of service is definitely one of them. I like to feel that it's a partnership, that we team in here, that we helping each other to take stuff off each other's backs. Okay. That's a big one for me. Like, I promise you, if I come home and the dishes is done, the dog's been taken
that's
out. That's
love right there, ain't it?
That type of, I'm not gonna cap it to you. I want to eat some coochie.
Eat some coochie? Whoa! I wasn't ready for the coochie, boy. I thought she said she finna take some back shots or something. Eat some coochie?
What you talking about?
Damn, both. That's the beauty.
Yeah, I have a wifey and a hubby.
Oh, yeah, she don't know your dynamic
We're
yet.
in a triangle relationship.
She told her. She just didn't pick up on it.
Yeah. She the one. She been missing for a couple episodes. She back now.
She was on Malcolm X shit.
Yeah.
Last time I saw her, would you hang gloves?
Yeah. They've been together since high school, so they got 7 years on them. We got 3 years all together with me joining. They was my best friends first. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Another one would have to be physical touch, definitely. Like if we in the bed. And like our toes ain't even touching.
Damn.
Like we ain't even gotta be cuddling all the time.
What they feet cold? Like what if your motherfucking feet cold? You want cold ass dead feet on you? Like come on, like let that sink in. You want some dog cold ass feet on you?
Because sometimes they might be mad at me or something, whatever case may be or whatever. Right. I don't know, but like I might not cuddle all the time. It might be too hot. That type of thing, summertime,
right.
The air, they had to fix the air heater or something like that.
I felt that.
So, when it's too hot and sticky, you don't necessarily want to cut all the time. But if, my toes can touch you a little bit, my knee, on
right,
the back
little caress.
A little bit.
Little caress.
I don't even caress my elbow on your shoulder. I just want some kind of skin touching, and then I be cool. Like
rib to rib.
Literally.
Rib to rib.
And
I felt
that. Lastly, but not least, if I had to pick one, I'm mean, I already pretty much, get
kind of nailed it
quality
down.
time
Okay.
and that type of stuff. But I would have to say, because I feel like quality time and stuff is a given. I have to say words of affirmation, because some people don't think to say okay, you've been doing good, I appreciate you. I'm glad to be doing this here with you. We're
Right.
doing life together, that type of thing. Like, it's good to hear that sometimes.
Okay. All right, Miss Panda, what about you?
Mine, the top 3 I would say definitely is acts of service.
Okay.
Well, definitely because acts of service. I'm just leave it at that. But acts of service, acts of service, communication. So affirmations would it be?
Yeah.
And then definitely like the physical contact for me.
Okay.
Yeah, those are my top 3. That's my top
Which one is you though?
For me,
Like, what do you do more?
depends on who it is. Okay. Acts of service.
Okay.
Definitely. Acts of service, verbal, affirmation. And I guess like spending time. So touch for real. Like it just depends on what that person needs.
Okay. I felt that type of time.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all could be in that same
Energy. Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
I felt that. Okay, I felt that though. What about you though?
I would say quality time,
Okay.
acts of service,
Okay.
and words of affirmation. Definitely.
Oh,
Gifts
okay.
don't.
Gifts don't move you, huh?
No.
Not
y'all know-
materialistic.
Y'all probably know what I already say.
Okay.
I make enough money, I can go buy what I want.
That's a powerful thing when you
It's
got your
nice
own.
when somebody buys you something, but I'm
It's
not sitting
powerful.
there like this.
Please give me stuff.
Right.
Please. I need
Right.
gifts.
Tell nobody, they're not gonna know.
Right.
Those are nice
Right.
though, but yeah, I
Yeah.
get. Yeah,
You
I
You
get
know,
that.
they are
You
nice.
like
That's why I
flowers?
said
Who hurt you?
I don't like it. They sit there and they die. Excuse me, but they sit there and they die. Do not give me a bouquet of flowers. Now, if you want, I would take an exotic flower, one of
Okay.
those that can open and close, like one flower that has
Like
some
a
life
Venus
to it.
flytrap.
But don't go to Quick Trip and give me that little bouquet of damn flowers.
She want
Just
that
gonna
Venus
die in
fly
3
trap,
days.
huh?
You gotta try some sugar in there. You
Stick
gotta
your
put
hand in there.
Sprite
She
Stick your
want
hand
that
there. You ain't gonna
Venus.
get it back.
It's gonna die and then it's gonna stick
Right.
to your plate. Don't
Okay.
give me flowers, they die. But one flower, like an exotic one.
Okay.
I would love that.
That's some
she
charitable,
want,
huh?
she want that
You said
deal.
save it here for last, so it's your
I want me.
Uh-uh.
I would say mine's just more.
We must-
Oh
No,
my
you gotta
God.
shirt
Here go
you.
Mr. Caveman.
Yeah, you want to go first? You want you to go? Or you want me to
I
go?
know you go strong.
Okay,
Go ahead.
cool. So I would say mine's would be like active service. I'm big about doing things for people and stuff like that. I think that's how I show my love language. I would say like what I would need the most is probably quality time. Yeah, I think that's the biggest one right there. I think quality time you can bond with somebody. Even bonding is not just cracking. I know, but I get it, man. I crack too. I understand, man. But it will also be like just learning a person and stuff like that. Even like the little small things though, like watching TV together, building some form of chemistry. Talking about it. You know what I mean? Some of the little cuddle action right there. I think that would all be pretty dope right there for me.
I'm gonna switch mine. I'm gonna have to say quality time over where I
Okay.
But y'all can
That can
continue.
go
I'm
into
sorry.
acts of
Yeah.
They can't go
It
after
can,
service.
it can. That's what I was
All right,
thinking of
Chew,
too.
Chew.
But yeah,
Say the best for last, man. Come on now.
you gotta pick one.
Come
though.
on now,
You
Chew.
got-
Come on.
Come on now,
I got a
Chew.
list for you.
Come on, Chew.
What he gonna say, y'all?
Physical touch.
Okay,
Physical touch.
that's you.
Oh,
Cracking.
my God,
We
crack.
already
Cracking.
knew y'all. We can't even act like
We're gonna give him a shirt. We're gonna give him the shirt that say crack
Crack.
on it.
And they gonna
Just
know
crack
what
with
it
the
means.
egg.
I'll wear that one. I'll wear that
You
one.
wear
But
that-
the Greg shirt.
Greg
I
said he
ain't
got
wearing that
coming
one.
in.
Greg
Greg, if
said
you
that
watching
cheap.
Greg, she said she not wearing your shirt, man. But I told
He
you got
already know
coming
I
in.
ain't wearing that shirt. I wear a shirt that say cracking though. I crack my
Yeah, the
babies.
church. He said cheating.
I
though.
make love to my
You
babies.
supposed to
Oh my
cheat or
God.
something like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, I ain't wearing that
cheating's
shit.
fun and cheat supposed to cheat.
What you gonna wear the cracking shirt?
Acts of service.
I make love to my babies, and slut. That's
So,
different.
yeah,
though.
so that's a good
connecting
question
with
to ask.
somebody, But
What's the difference between cracking and
Uh-oh.
making?
Okay.
Oh, don't take
he got to answer his finish answer
So he
his
said
question.
Acts of service. That's cracking the acts of service. I don't really need all that.
Oh, the other
Physical
shit.
touch and acts of service. That's
He
it.
just
I
crack.
don't
He
need
said
all no
cracking
words.
and
So which
acting.
one are you? You physical touch? Or you active service though?
I'm like an active service type.
Okay.
Active service and physical touch.
Okay.
That's about it.
I felt it though. I felt it.
All that.
So he did it. He did it.
He answered it, y'all.
See, look, here it go right here. Look, y'all got something to see. See, look, what they say right. Oh, dang, I'm finna show you, so you can know I don't be capping. It came right through, right now.
What you said?
The
She ready
text
for
message?
it?
Somebody waiting on you.
Nah.
She sent that big head emoji. You know how it go. Either she said
You got
the big
something
head
at home
emoji.
waiting on you.
See, I don't be doing all that.
Well,
What did it say?
To be and chill.
Yeah, to be, yeah.
That's you want to be and chill? Fuck no, bro.
That's
I ain't never heard
I ain't gonna put
it.
it in
To be
the
and
like
chill,
that.
bro.
That's
To
what
be
people
don't
and
be
chill.
doing.
That's that
Alright.
new shit right there.
Next question.
I got you.
I'm gonna go back and forth between these. Which one sound better for the moment? So, would you rather have a difficult conversation or sweep it under the rug and ride?
I feel like having a difficult conversation is something that you gotta have though. But I would say I say me personally, I do shy away from that. I don't like to have a lot of tough conversations and stuff like that. And I think it's more because I'm probably a little bit passive aggressive when it comes to a relationship. And so I would say like I wait till I get to that boiling moment. That motherfucker come out, bro. It's like saying no husband, like everything coming out. Like you would think like, damn, you think you the worst person in the world when I get done with your ass and shit, man. It's just like that though. But I think that's the biggest thing right there. Not waiting for things to get to that max and learning how to like come to a person, and not even when you emotional too. Because I think a lot of times when you mad or sad or crying, whatever, that's when you want to have that conversation. But you also gotta like, you gotta wait till you calm down. Like somebody taught me that before. Like, don't ever have a conversation when emotions at the top though. You supposed to wait till you cool down, think about it, and then have that conversation and stuff.
Them heated
So
conversations.
but those are the hard ones right there. But I say that's something you should do. But
some
usually I
can't
sweep it
help
under the
it.
rug
It's gonna
though.
get heated.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna answer it, but you know.
I think that you should, like, if you have diversity, I think that you should be like I said, be in the front of that.
Okay.
Don't wait until something has just absolutely bothered you and it's your partner and you can't stand to hear them breathe. Okay?
Damn.
You don't want to say something to them then because it's probably gonna come out wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm a stickler for that. Like, don't I don't watch your tone. That's my thing.
Oh my
when
goodness.
you talk. Because you could probably be upset or you know what I'm saying, and it come out, you know what I'm saying. But if you fucked up and you realize you caught yourself, like, ooh, you know what?
That's something I gotta work on
I
too.
got something else going on because you gonna change the whole climate. So, and I get it, we upset, we going through things, you know what I'm saying. But if that's the person you're with, why can't you talk to them? You know what I'm saying? You can talk to them without doing all that.
I do agree.
You know, but you don't just wait until you're just absolutely irritated that they're in your space, and now you hollering, you way up here. I can't hear shit. You think you probably ain't we ain't talking. We ain't fucking none of that.
None of
Now
that.
it's carpet.
No crack.
No cracking.
It's supposed to. That mean he can't even come there and touch you. No touching.
Carpet twice.
When you
Corporate
see me,
toy.
you better jump stupid.
Right.
You said that motherfucker better go stupid,
Y'all know
huh?
that
As soon as
video?
I walk through the house.
When I walk through the door, I better.
She
give
better
you
smell
that.
that
If I don't
cologne.
give you that,
She
let
better
me
smell
know.
that cologne. That's
Oh
what
my
she
God.
That's what she better
I'm so
smell.
sick of it.
Yeah, what you thinking? Like, no,
What
it's
about you,
not.
Miss Nina,
No,
though?
it's not.
So
If you can't, my bad. Go ahead. If you can't look at your peoples and be like, damn, I'll bust you down. What
Right.
you there for?
What are you
Like,
there for, man?
You talking about you got
After you done
you
came
got to
in,
hold
correct
their
now?
hands and all this for them to get to that
So
point?
that's your answer.
No, that wasn't my answer. This
Oh, okay.
He was just putting a little
So-
too
I
far.
got you. Little 2 cents in there real
Yeah.
quick.
man, I'm gonna need a. Oh, I don't have a flight mechanism.
Okay.
So if something's bothering me,
You gonna say it.
the person I'm with, they gonna know it. Everybody in my life gonna know. Everybody in my life. There's a gentleman that's like a brother to me who I've known over 30 years. And it's funny because when I was saying stuff, he was saying, I'm a witness, I'm a witness. Because he's like a big brother to me. He knows my kids, daddy, all of that. So it's like he's known me. So people who've known me for any length of time know if I got a problem, if it's with you, you gonna know it.
For real.
And it's just, it's not going to be this thing of, I got a problem with you. I don't like you. You ain't doing this right. It's going to be, can we talk for a second?
You have to.
So, I need to know about this or that, especially like in a new, a newer relationship. That's like what he was talking about, what Jody was talking about.
That's cool.
paying attention to your mate and seeing what bothers them, you know, I would think that the person would know. Because if I'm quiet, it's a problem. Because I'm never quiet.
I don't think that.
Actually, I think I'm.
A lot of them don't think that.
But if you know me, you know I'm a talker. So if I'm quiet and I shut down, ooh, I don't know, something wrong with Nina.
Be scared when
Yeah,
Silence is deadly.
She said it's gonna be
especially for me.
Shitty bang bang.
Because I'm not a
bang,
quiet
bang.
person.
Yeah.
So if I get quiet, you know,
When
that's
that
the time to
silence
say.
comes, just know that
You okay?
she over it.
It's over.
She's over
You
it.
good? Oh,
Yep.
then I'll take the chance to tell you if I'm not good.
Right.
And I'll be like, hell no, I'm not good. You can't tell.
Okay.
You must have could tell since you was asking.
Okay. What about you, Chew? Chew's like, oh
Don't
shit.
go up there, he
Don't be saying that crack. I know that's what we finna go to.
Say go to that.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Right.
Like, I just would love you to crack.
Tell him, Chew. Tell him. That fix everything though. Dick fix everything though, man. It cures everything.
No.
It cures everything. It cures the headache. It cures bipolarism.
So after somebody talk to you upside your head,
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Come here.
you think no?
Yeah, cause she telling me so many
You
words.
are
I need some dick.
Absolutely.
That's what she told me so many words. I need
No,
some dick.
I ain't saying somebody blew up on you. I'm
Okay.
just saying like you're trying to communicate.
Okay.
And
It
just
depends
came
on
all
the
way to
situation.
left.
Yeah.
Because some situations might be like, okay, I don't even want to have sex no more. I don't want to make love no more. But other situations be like, you know what? If you bend me over, I'll shut the hell up.
That's what I'm trying to say, man. It fixed that though.
That don't be-
Dick heals a lot of things.
It don't.
It
Piss me off, don't touch me. Like swing on you.
Damn.
No.
Next
You
question.
might not-
Vice versa. Like,
And you
she
might
can say
not-
something. She can say something that make me. Man, I ain't touching you. Don't touch
You
me.
might
You
not
got
like the
moving that.
aftermath
So
of that
look at
either.
Next question.
Because you might think
y'all.
because
Come
you.
on
Oh
with
wait, I'm sorry.
Now you're good. All right, so this next question is relationship versus partnership. So I'm gonna go first so I can break it down. I get it. For you, you could do partnership versus cracking, okay? But relationship
We ain't cracking,
versus
we
partnership.
partners.
Relationship, you know, you with somebody, you know, anybody could be your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever case may be. But I feel like a partnership is when you really feel like it's a team. It's really like teamwork, making the dream work. Y'all
That's
checking in
marriage.
with each
I feel like
other.
that's the way you get married. Like a marriage is a partnership. That's why you sign on a piece of paper.
I mean,
It's a
yeah.
contract.
I can get
That's
married if we a partnership. Like that don't mean I really like you. I feel like we can get a lot of stuff done. together.
Right.
I don't like you for real.
Take two to win.
So if you got married, are you still not holding their hand?
I get like when we got to do that little thing, walk down there. But I'm not one of them type of people.
I just have to ask, just because.
I guess-
I would like don't get it twisted. I would, but I'm just not. It's not just my thing. Like it's just not like.
So like but the
Come
person
here, hold
he
my
with
like
won't
grab
know
my
that.
hand. Nah, I ain't for grab your hand. Like no.
But the person he with end up with in that way, I would think would know that already and would be
Yeah.
okay with it.
Yeah.
So if they like it, we
probably
should
will.
love it, shouldn't we?
Hey, as long as she getting cracked.
If you want me to hold your hand, I don't want you.
My God.
It don't work no more. Guess where she at? Get my shit.
Oh my God.
You ain't cracking
She said that's
no
what they make
more.
medication for. That's what they make that V for.
Yeah, they got all
They
that.
got all that, man. Shock treatment. All that.
Man, people like the gas station got a million things. behind
Come on,
it.
you over there like this. Like
I want to know
Kidney toy
what you
out.
say as far as relationship versus partnership.
I think I think it can be. Does it have to be mutually exclusive? I think that relationships and partnerships have not obviously not like a business partnership. Not gonna have. Although that's a type of relationship, it's just not a romantic relationship.
See, Darcy, here we go.
But I think that I think you need elements of both things. I think that the relationship part of it is the emotional side, and I think that the partnership side is the logical.
Okay.
Side.
I can get with that
I
one.
feel that.
that was
You
deep.
feel that?
That was
Yeah,
that was
I feel
deep.
that.
You.
Yeah, that's
You
me.
feeling
I
it?
feel that.
Thank you, brother.
Cause it's logical. Like partnership, that's a whole different ball game. Like we partnership, oh man, we finna make some shit. We finna make it work. Like we finna
Teamwork
we
make
finna
the dream
ball.
work.
We finna ball, but if
Teamwork
we
make
ain't
the
no
dream.
partnership, we just crack.
Right.
what you got to say? Partnership.
Have a partnership without relationship
I
either.
can't. I can't.
Man,
You
ain't
can't
got to
do
tell
a
me- y'all ain't
partnership?
gonna tell me y'all ain't never just crack nothing. Y'all cracking me up with it. Nobody never just crack nothing. They holding
Tell
down
them, Chew.
like, nobody
Educate
just-
these boys.
crack-
Educate them.
I know you ain't never just not got cracked. I hope you ain't. Man, come here. Somebody just cracked. Come here.
Right.
I'm saying you knew they nickname, man.
Damn.
Right.
Not even the real
Real
name.
name. Ain't even know the whole government.
What was you finna say?
That's Man Man then.
Mr. Crack.
Who over there? Man Man.
Mr. Crack. We're gonna get you a shirt saying that. Mr. Crack. I love Mr. Crack.
I promise you.
I don't know now. That was a hard question. I
Relationship
still don't
versus
even-
partnership.
It just depends on where you at in your life and what you need.
Which one you prefer though? I think that's a better question
Me
right there. What you
personally,
prefer, relationship or partnership?
I would say relationship.
Okay.
I would say relationship. However, it just depends on like where you at in your life too, though.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on what else you got going on. But I would prefer relationship. But within a relationship, you can also have partnership too.
You can. You gotta have
You can
both.
also get business. You can do all types of things.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But me personally, I would prefer that because either I'm in a relationship or I'm a not. Now I might turn into another one of him, but
Mr. Kraken.
I try not to even go over there.
Mr.
into that
Kraken,
world,
boy.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
sounds
But
good.
I try not to go over into that world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's
Right.
it's no holds barred when you go over there in the
Right.
Kraken.
It's just this
Once you start, you
transaction,
can't stop,
and that's
you know?
it.
So I
Transaction.
Y'all vibe for a minute. Y'all ride. Y'all can talk some shit like.
Yeah.
You can ride, talk some shit, laugh, cookie,
Yeah.
caca, but it better lead.
Crack.
Hey, so Chew, real quick. Would you take a girl on a date if she told you she wouldn't let you crack?
I can't remember last time I went on no date.
That's deep, ain't it?
Damn.
So Tubi, hold on. He said Tubi and chill is a date now. Ain't that a date?
Yeah.
Tubi and chill. Tubi and some
It is a date.
free wee wee.
You ain't went to
That's
no
what he said.
movies?
Free wee wee.
I done been to the movies, like, but I don't know when the last thing I saw. At the
He said
movies
free
probably
wee
was-
wee.
You
I
ain't
went
never
to
cracked
see
nothing that
Wakanda.
good.
I went to see Wakanda Forever, whatever the last Wakanda movie, whatever. I went to see that.
That boy said the last one condom.
Y'all cracked after that.
That movie was so long, I was tired. I
fell
was
asleep
going
in
to
that
sleep in the
motherfucker,
movie.
wasn't
Man, I don't want to
You
do
ain't
that.
want fucking no more, huh?
I'm gonna go home.
What about you? Relationship versus partnership?
I feel like I would lean towards the partnership more than the relationship. I think the relationship is key, but I feel like you have to have the partnership first before you have anything. And I think once you establish the partnership, you can go anywhere with that, though. Because then you understand y'all on a different level. Y'all understand at the end of the day, we there for each other. We're here to make it right. We're here to take it to the next level. And I think when you go into a relationship, a lot of people don't never establish the partnership. And so then a relationship don't have no type of substance or no foundation to kind of live on. So I think the biggest thing people need to do first is build the partnership, build the best friendship, build all the things that make the foundation of a relationship.
Yes,
And then and the more you build towards that,
You
you're going to have
sound
luck
like
on.
Obama right now.
I'm trying to be Obama, man. He said
When the
Obama.
last time you had you done had your last 3 girls did y'all have
Right.
partnerships? With this Obama talking
You said that we had partnerships?
yeah.
Your
there
last
you
relationship.
go. Cause you sounded like Obama.
I would say this though. We started off with best friendships though. I would say
Now,
that.
see, here we go.
But that's partnership though. We
Obama.
started with the best friend. It started with the Kraken. I ain't gonna lie. It went to the Kraken. The Kraken. But I mean that's just
But
me
it
though.
got somewhere after that though.
That's just
What
me
did it
though.
start
I gotta
with?
test drive my vehicles before I buy them though, man.
there
Because a
you
woman
go.
can sell your dream. She can
There
sell
you
your
go.
motherfucking dream though,
They
man.
started with
But underneath that hood, that shit might not work right. She can't cook. Sex ain't trash. She a hydrant.
You ain't gonna stay.
Fuck nah, bro.
Because
Fuck
what if
nah.
you did all this liking this person? And
Right.
You just said, so you did all this, they done took you
Man,
on
fuck
dates,
all that. You did all this
feeling them,
motherfucking
you like,
investing.
dang, I'm ready to give him some of this twat. And then,
Right, he fuck like a white boy.
Ghost.
Ghost.
that's what I'm
Ghost.
saying.
She going ghost.
Block. Ghost.
Oh my goodness.
See, this ain't cool. See, look.
Right.
So you did out. See, there you go. See, now you.
What?
Oh, crazy. She crazy.
You talking about her?
Yeah, she just said, like,
If it ain't what it is, I mean, you still gonna be respectful. You're gonna move respectfully, but I don't want to just leave like that.
Right.
Okay, so here's the story. Here's the story.
But you
I
done
worked
grew a
with this
bond
guy.
with this man.
Nope, I worked with this guy one day. I did agency nursing back in the day. I was a CNA. Knew this guy, and he just was like, "Oh, you know, you're just so cute. I want to do something with you. I want to do something with you." And I'm like, "Nah, you know, I'd rather get to know you first." Okay, he was just leading with it. You know what I'm saying? He was just leading like, "Oh, I'm trying to crack. I want to just do it." I'm like, "Nah." I think I was in my 20s then, early 20s. I was like, nah, that ain't what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you did that motherfucker. And I'm like, all right, well, maybe it's dipped in gold or something.
Let me test the
It's
water.
as much as he was talking, you like, maybe it must be some.
You heard you?
Nah, he was talking too much
test
talk.
that
He
motherfucker
wasn't talking no.
When you talk that shit, it's gone eventually. Let me check some out.
Then what?
And I was
Right.
like, all right, man, come on then. Fine, fuck it then. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on now.
Do it, come on.
Come drive. Come
So,
dive.
We got down to doing the shit or whatever.
Right.
First of all, okay, it wasn't even size proportionate.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and he had no type of rhythm swinging to the motherfucker. And I was just like, you rushing me to do this?
So he
And
hit you
this
with
what you
Vienna's.
got?
Vienna sausages,
He just
huh?
wanted to
Guess
feel
what
you,
happened?
that's
He with them
all.
Viennas.
Bitch, twat.
All right, here you go,
And
right
when
here.
you see me at work,
So-
you don't know me. Don't speak to me.
Cool, man.
None of
shit.
this shit.
A lot of women, women be saying they want, they be anaconda and all this shit.
They want to make dingo.
They want
You ain't
mandingo.
gotta have
all
Man,
this.
dingo.
You
I'm
want
just
to
saying,
be
but
all
when they-
work.
They can't handle
But
mandingo.
when they
He ain't
get
know what
one,
he
but
was
when they
doing.
get one,
They can't handle it.
He didn't know what he was doing. He was leading with it. My thing is, and I ain't saying you gotta have all that, but if you're leading with your what they call that,
Your dick.
an extension,
The third leg.
the third leg,
The
third
third
leg.
leg.
baby leg.
Get a baby leg,
If
you
you're
know.
leaning with the baby leg, please be baby legging.
Yeah.
You know,
It gotta have that foundation to lean on.
Sure, you know what you're doing with the baby leg.
Okay.
Even if you ain't got
I mean, you gotta learn how to walk
better
first,
know how to
right?
rock
And
the
the baby
boat.
legs gotta learn how to
I'm
walk.
sorry.
You gotta learn how to
If
walk.
You putting it out there like, hey, come get this meat.
Yeah.
I got that for you.
Yeah, it better be
Yeah.
some
Okay.
meat.
I'm serving 12 pounds.
Over here.
He said he's
That's all I'm
swelling
saying.
12
Cause I
pounds
don't know you.
of Angus beef.
You better-
12
hey,
pounds
you
of
better
Angus
drop
beef.
that shit. Cause what's gonna happen?
Right.
I'm gonna ghost your ass. Hey, dude, I told him, hey, that's it.
Right.
You
Okay,
said
get
that?
the fuck out.
He said that
Next
goes-
question.
And when you see me at work, you don't know me.
Right. What's the next one though?
Next question. All right. Ah, man, that was hilarious. Whew. Okay, my bad, y'all.
Fucked you up, huh? Fucked you up.
That was a good story.
Can relationships be equal, or is there always a power dynamic? We're gonna let Joe answer this one first, since it's this question. That way we can break down.
You said can't where should be equals or is power dynamic?
Yeah, this your question. What you
Yeah.
Why you repeat it like
I'm just
that?
making sure I heard right. So I don't think it's no equalness in a relationship. It's no
There you go.
50-50. It's 60-40. I believe that's what it is. It's 60-40. I believe as the man.
You 60, she 40.
Damn right. You know, it's 60-40 because I think as in a relationship, it's so much required upon the man to do so much. Women can say a lot of domestic work is required upon them, but as the man, you require to be the protector, the provider. You have to be the leader, the head of the household. You got to be her rock. You have to be the disciplined person for the kids, and you gotta carry all that and not be emotional. Let that all sink in. You gotta carry all these people on your back, and you can't be emotional and stuff like that. And I think when it's like my boy Greg will always say, he ain't here right now. If somebody knock at the door right now, who's getting up in the middle of the night? Me or you?
Oh, well, I was in a real.
I mean, who's getting up in the middle of the night though?
Nah, you always trying to jump tough with me every time I say something. Get your tough ass up.
Right.
With the
said
bag,
that word
you
too.
heard with the bag at the door. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
I was told, babe, get up.
Nah, get your tough ass up. And your
both
bed.
of us gonna
And
get up.
you sleep on the side by the door.
Nah.
Get your
will
tough
sleep
ass.
out the door.
I ain't gonna cap. I'm nosy. I wonder who the fuck knocking at the door.
Right.
At this
So-
time of night.
Right,
who
so
is it?
we already know about that though. So I feel like it's always required of the man to like get up and defend the household and all that. Because if he stay right there, the woman would never let him down. Her parents will never let him down. It's just not a good look for him. And so I just think when it comes to that, it's a 60-40 dynamic. Even when a man meet a woman, he instantly has to go into like Captain Save-A-Hoe mode. He got to make bring some type of bread, courting her, taking her on dates and shit like that. It's just so much. It's like a whole motherfucking like novel of like everything he needs to do, and it's just one page for her. And so it's just
She
good.
gotta do some of that shit too.
He been listening to Greg
one
too
page.
long.
Yeah.
But we're gonna pass it around because we're gonna wrap it up. We only got about 10 minutes left, so
Oh, we only got 2 more questions after that. All right, let's everybody answer that question.
Okay, I go. I think that's not true. Like, of course, the woman is looking for that man to have that type of energy.
Okay.
But she can still have his back, in that moment. However, she can also, in turn, be what he needs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If he needs a soft space, provide the soft space for him. If he need a bath rent at night, he need food, he want his sandwich made with the edges cut off.
Okay.
Do that for him. You know what I'm saying? Whatever will kind of soften the blow of everything he has to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Because we've all heard that before. Don't no man want to come home and they got to argue with this motherfucker.
Right.
And you out here dealing with 10 million things all day.
Yeah.
When you come in and you shut that door, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think women understand that though.
Yeah.
Let that be your piece. Let
Depends
that be,
on the woman.
see what
Yeah.
you need too, you know what I'm saying?
I
You
do
might
over there
need
say,
a man
yeah, I
then.
know.
You might need all of that, you know what I'm
You
saying?
see him over
So,
there, he say, yeah, I know. He felt that, man.
I'm just saying, like, he might need a man then in the house, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not like that. Look, if you need your space, I'm fine too. We could be in the same space, but
Right.
also separate, you know what I'm saying?
I
You
felt
doing
that.
something different, and me too. You
Okay,
know,
I felt
but
that.
Just, you know, you have to be considerate of what that man needs.
What about you, Miss Nina?
The thing I take issue with is the power dynamic.
Okay.
I don't think that for it to be 70-30 or 60-40 or whatever.
50-50, yeah.
First of all, I
100.
don't think 100 exists, and can't logically exist 100% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Can nobody give 100% and the other person give 100% 100% of the time? That's non-existent. That's number one. Number two, 50-50, that doesn't exist either. Because there may be something that, trying to reconnect, there may be something that a person, so I always look at things from sports analogies, because I'm a sports fanatic. Plus, that's the way Paul did it in the Bible. And people can understand that. So, a coach, my concept of a coach, and I do not sports coaching, but I do life coaching for a living. A coach, one of the best things about, or best attributes that a coach can have is putting his best players on the field. That means that in a relationship, if you're going to be the lead, then you have to be able to say, I'm not really that strong managing money, baby, so here, you take this. Or, well, I cook better than you, baby, so I'm going to do the cooking and you
Do the dishes.
and the cleaning up and the whatever. So splitting up the division of labor, if you will.
All right.
And so I don't think that that's a power dynamic, though. That's just, and I'm gonna get pushback from this, but I know my big brother in ministries. On Sorry.
Your turn.
Ain't no power. I don't believe in no power dynamic. Shit, you do what you can do, and I'm gonna do what I can do. I guess like what you can do, I can back it up because I do like I don't know. I probably got messed up because my mama, she was strong. She did everything. She took out her own train. My mama, the only person I ever seen cipher gas. So I got a lot of expectations when I see a woman like.
Yeah.
I don't pump my own gas. Shit, I don't know why not. Like, who said you don't? Like, I help you, but I'm not finna just pump your gas because I'm in your car. Like, nah, we don't.
Right.
I can do everything myself.
See, you put your gas too. Hold on.
I got custody. 3 of my kids. I live by myself. I wash my own clothes, clean everything. So, like, what do you bring to the table? I don't mind you. What you coming with? See, that's why it be different with me in a lot of situations because I really don't. I'm saying I want you, but I don't need you to do nothing. Like I'm not one of them average niggas. Like, can you do this? I do that. Nah, shit. Well, you like it. If you don't feel like cooking, I cook. You don't feel like no. So that's why I say it's like 100. Like you put in all what you can today. Like it might not. You only might can give 50% of yourself today, but it's still 100 to me because you giving what you can. So now, like we gon' where you lack, I'll pick it up. It like we gonna make. That's why the partnership. I felt that like if it's a partnership, I can deal with that.
All right. What about you, Tori?
All right, so for me, I feel the same way as far as what both of y'all were saying, because, you know, one day somebody might be able to get like 40, somebody may be able to get like 70 another day, so I feel like the dynamic change every day depending on, you know, what you can give, and then y'all just kind of meet in the middle in that sense, and then like what you said, if that's what you can get that day, then that's your 100 or whatever case may be. But, you know, if somebody can't handle this much this one day, then you got, you know, your partner help you out the next day, take a little bit of load off your back, and then y'all switch off on the next day type of thing. So that's how I think of it in that sense. Did you answer that question? You did.
I said first.
Okay. No, I'm gonna do your question first. You can do all your topics since your birthday coming up.
You can do yours.
All right, happy early birthday.
Appreciate that, love. You do yours though.
All right. So are you saying get mine out the way first?
Yeah, it's only we just do the last one and then wrap it up.
All right. The importance of relationships and finances. So for me, like, since I live with my partners and everything, like, it's important for me to like have that communication. Like, it's important for us to talk about like what needs to be done. All right, electric due this week, phone bill due next week, and we got rent next week. Let's, go half on this. You do this one, I do this one, and then we split this one. Do it that way, just so that we can make sure we stay on top of stuff, because then that leaves room to be like, okay, what we got left to play with, go somewhere or something like that, how we can incorporate that in there, or whatever the case may be. Type of things. And then it's just also like good to set yourself up ahead too, because it depends on what y'all trying to do too. So if you're trying to build a legacy and stuff, like, it's important to do that. Like me personally, like, so my grandma, she started me with a credit card when I was younger, so I was able to build credit young. My partners didn't really get that same kind of luck with growing up per se. So like me personally, like, it's important to me for our finance to be cool. So like I want them to start opening up credit cards and help them build their credit, that type of thing. So like, just shit like that. What about y'all?
Okay. Yeah, the dynamic, I'm sure, is cool too. My thing is just like you said, speak on it. You have to communicate about it, see what needs to be taken care of, handle it, and then move accordingly. Okay. When you don't communicate, then y'all behind, y'all this, y'all that. It just all goes into if you are working as a team versus singular. Like, oh, these are my finances. So these are mine, and what do you need to do? You know what I'm saying? But if y'all together, then why not knock this shit down? So try to help each other out and build. Okay. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to go too long, but
all right.
So I know it's a recurrent theme, but it's the same thing. Those things need to be discussed when you realize that that's a person that you have some interest in. Okay, so now I need to find out. Especially, I think, well, I don't want to say especially, but I think for me as a woman, how a man thinks about finances is really important to me, because I got my own finances. I can pretty much take care of myself financially. And so if you are coming into my life, are you coming in, you gonna spend $400, $500, $600 a month on weed, or any other habit, any habit. I just picked that one, but it could be drinking. Are you gonna spend exorbitant amounts of money frivolously? Are you gonna buy 6 pairs of Jordans a month?
Are you gonna go to the club and kick it every day, or or be responsible?
And we in an apartment in the middle of the hood. Like,
see, that's what I'm just.
You see what I'm saying? So you got to be on the same page with those things. If you cool with that, then so be it. It's hood
she
and
ain't
cracking.
cool with you.
It's straight up hood and cracking. But for everybody, that's not necessarily their thing. They want to know so that I said this to somebody and they got offended, but I say it all the time. I can go to hell by myself. I don't need no man to lead me to hell.
Oh my goodness. On that note, what you got?
What she's saying, like, I don't want to be living in an apartment and we got shoes stacked to the ceiling and you sitting up here talking about how you finna kill them at the club, like how you finna shit on with an outfit,
like unless you working at that club, there's no reason for you to be in there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you scared to talk about we live, you know what I'm saying? We living in the middle of poverty, and you steady trying. We gotta climb. So it's like, you want to elevate like certain level. I'm always with elevating till I can't go till I ain't got a bone left in me. So I'm not cool. A lot of people like selling. So court finance is gonna be a bit. I ain't never selling. It'd be hard for me in relationships because I do all kind of stuff. He'll tell you I got the gang and stuff because I ain't finna stop for nothing. So it'd be like, so finance is a big part of a relationship. That's why I say a partnership, because I can see a partnership, like relationships, you get stuck, want to just like me, you want to just hold my hand. Nah, I got to go work. I can't just sit here and hold your hand, gaze in your eyes. So yeah, finances is a big part of, like, it's a big part of, like, you ain't got to give me yours. I can make my own money. I'm cool making myself so, but I might not do what you think I should do. Like, if you looking for somebody to just blow their money frivolously on, my dude stay like this. Now I can jump fly when I want to, but I'm not on there just wasting my money.
I get that.
Well, I appreciate everybody coming through and holding us down and support. Not to answer the question. You want me to answer real quick?
You got one more minute.
All right, I'll answer real quick. So we got one more minute then. I would judge finances. I think finances is everything. I think that's the biggest thing for me, though. I feel like, love don't pay bills. Just call it what it is, though, man, And a person will end up leaving you in the struggle anyway because, you can struggle by yourself. And so the person will eventually say, like, hey, how about you put your stuff in storage? How about we go back to our parents' house, whatever the scenario might be, until we be able to get back on our feet and become one. And so I think finances is a lot into a relationship. I do think that it needs to be discussed when you first start dating somebody or where y'all both at. And you should always date somewhere it's kind of compatible. I think when it's a hell of a gap, that's like a major thing right there, though. So on that note, we will wrap it up. Like I said before, love all y'all coming out here. The Void podcast every Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time. And who we have here on the way out, we got my cousin Choo Choo holding us down one last time. We got Miss Nina, Mr. Crack and Miss Nina, the preacher. We got Miss Panda over there, looking lovely as ever, and then Centauri coming out of retirement, and coming back and bless us. It's been missing for a couple tracks, but hopefully we can get her back in when Greg gets back out here as well. So as again, this is the Voice signing out though.
All right. Peace out.
So I do got a viewer question. Okay, I know we off air now, but
what's up?
It says, if whomever earns enough money to cover their interests, hobbies, habits, and their bills, does it matter if they are also making value-added time?